Ready to escape into a world of enchanting pixels? What is it, my peeps? And today we're going to be reading this 3-in-1 Batman comic. So, let's go. Every Saturday, the Gotham Gazette includes a small lifestyles piece called Gotham Is. In the column, random Gothamites are asked to complete the sentence using Gotham Is using 3 words or less. The Gazette has been running the Gotham Is column for years, ever since I was a boy. Here are some of the words used to describe Gotham the past few weeks. Damned, cursed, bedlam, murderous. Once in a while, someone names one of the city's villains as an answer to the Gotham Is question. Usually it's some kid, a teenager, going for shock value, but now and then someone actually tries to make the argument that the city is best reflected in its villains. For example, Gotham is Two-Face, meaning Gotham is a city at odds with itself. Or Gotham is Killer Croc, meaning the city is a little more than a cannibalistic monster. I've seen a few Mr. Freezes, 2 Black Masks. Lately I've seen a couple of new names appear too. Oin. But for me, Gotham's criminals, whether old or new, will never define the city, because in the end they're simple and cowardly, ruled by predictable desires. Granted, now and then, one of them will do something that catches even me off guard. Something particularly depraved, or twisted. There you are. And here I was, beginning to think you were going to die without even saying goodbye. You ready to do this? Aw, always so serious. Fine, then. Let's cut to the punchline. Joker, what are you doing? And you turncoat piece of a... Behind you! Got him! Of course, one of the most common answers to the Gotham Is question is Batman. Gotham is Batman. Batman is Gotham... Gotham is Batman City. Gotham is the Bat. All answers I'm partial to myself. Still, I like to think of a vote for Batman as a broader affirmation, a vote for all of Gotham's heroes, a vote for the GCPD. Honest, tireless men like Commissioner Jim Gordon. I still don't understand a full-scale breakout with no warning. It wasn't a breakout. I've been investigating a weak link at Arkham Asylum. A guard named Matthews. I was coming for him. He sprang doors to stop me. Not Dan Matthews. He's one of the best men on payroll there. I've known him since he was academy boy. He's got a father with health problems, a divorce looming. He and Belle are getting divorced? I had no idea. Neither does she. Geez, who's the new pal? Cocktail waitress, iceberg lounge, impressive sheet of her own. And you found him out how? You had a man on the inside, something like that. Dan Matthews on the take at Arkham. There's nobody the scum of Gotham can't get to, is there? I wouldn't say that. One more thing. On the CC footage, it almost looks like you're fighting alongside the Joker. Tell me that'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous, Jim. That's what I figured. Just a simple trick of the lights. Oh, hold on, I forgot this dialogue here. So it's true. You do actually practice brooding. I always suspected. I'm working. With the computer off. Satisfied? Impressed. It's a new system I'm testing. A contact lens with a remote access processor linked to the computer down here. And Dick, take off the EMP mask. Believe me, I've been dying to... I just wanted to make sure you disconnected it from the mainframe first. So a contact lens of remote access, meaning anywhere you go, the Batcave goes with you. Now that sounds healthy. We should go. For what it's worth, how did I do as him? Are you asking me if you're convincing as a homicidal maniac, Dick? I suppose I am. Then yes, as a matter of fact you were. Score 1 for Alfred's School of Acting. Still can't believe you left me in there an extra day. I needed to be sure it was Matthews. Besides, With all you've been shouldering lately, I figured you could use a day off. A day off in Arkham. Only you, Bruce. Only you. Finally! It's a who's who of Gotham in there. Facial recognition go. Facial recognition algorithm activating. Dick Grayson, former Robin, current Nightwing, access level high. Damian Wayne, current Robin, access level high. Tim Drake, former Robin, current Red Robin, Teen Titans member, access level high. Tell me he's not using facial rec for the party. The party? He's using it to remember who you are, Drake. And zing. Run diagnostic. And you call yourself a detective. Lately, I've been asking myself the Gotham is question a lot. So what is Gotham City to me, Bruce Wayne, in a single word? Home, family, purpose? But the real truth is I couldn't answer the question. But then I remembered something, friends. I remembered something my father, Thomas Wayne, used to say to me before bed sometimes, back when I was a boy and I had a bad day. When I'd fallen down a hole in the ground or skinned my knee, at the end of a day like that, he'd pat my head and say, "Bruce, tomorrow is one dream away." That was his phrase. Sentimental, I know, but it still worked for me. Now, as most of you know, my father died when I was just a boy. He was gunned down along with my mother in Crime Alley across town. And as you were imagining, the days following his death were the worst of my life. Days of anger, fear, and sadness. Still, that phrase, my father's phrase, "tomorrow's a stream away," it kept coming back to me. And deep down I knew, as much as it hurt right then, things would get better. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, friends, my point is this. When circumstances are challenging or frightening, asking ourselves what the city is pointless. Because all we see when we look at the buildings and streets will be our own fears, our own frustrations, our own demons. But if we stop looking to the present and the past, and instead we look to the future, if we ask ourselves what can be, what will be tomorrow, then we're asking the right question, because to hope, to dream, to predict is to shape the city yourself, rather than to be shaped by it. So, putting money where my mouth is, next month, Wayne Enterprises will be investigating aggressively and immediately in Gotham's future. Working with various domestic design firms, we've already set in motion an initiative to rebuild some of Gotham's most derelict industrial neighborhoods. From there, we plan on moving boldly to expand and modernize Gotham's public transit system. I cannot tell you how excited I am hopeful for these plans. Much more will be revealed in the coming days, but for now, I ask you to do this. Look past what Gotham is, and imagine with me for a moment what Gotham will be, and Gotham as it will be. Thank you. Now, what I ask of you, friends, is to invest with me. Invest in Gotham's future, because I promise you we can all do that together. Clap, clap. Bravo! No, I'm not saying the word bravo twice. A brighter, better Gotham is just one dream away. Alfred Pennyworth, caretaker, Wayne Estate, highest in access level, highest. Well done, Master Bruce. Inspiring, thorough. Thank you, Alfred. Though you did fail to mention the myriad of new bat bunkers that we'll be building throughout the city. Must have slipped my mind. Next presentation, maybe. Bruce, there you are. Vicky Vale, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. So first you fund the digitizing of the Gazette, now you're rebuilding half the city. I say you were Gotham's own man of tomorrow. That is, if I wasn't already saying he is. Lincoln March, Bruce Wayne. Lincoln is running for mayor, yes I know, and March Venture. You underwrote Wesley Tompkins' satellite clinic on the east side, didn't you? Wow, I'm impressed. Lincoln March, COO March Venture, current Gotham City mayoral candidate. Any friend of Leslie's? Does that mean I have your vote? That depends. Do I have yours? On this, I'm certainly impressed. Can I ask how many investors you have lined up already? You can ask. That many. Like I said, we've been aggressive in our efforts to recruit partners. Luckily, the response has been largely enthusiastic. Well, all kidding aside, I really am interested in playing a part, Bruce. Can we set something up? Of course, what do you have in mind? Breakfast or lunch? We could... Cough, cough. Lip read, go. I'm sorry, go on. Lip read, activating. Ocular targeting 2. I was just saying I'm the enthusiastic 2. How many stab wounds? God. Alright, I'll be down. I'll be right down. Just give me 10 minutes to escape from Planet of the Crepes. Crepe, it's a pancake. Never mind. Bruce! I'm sorry, what? I was saying I could do as early as tomorrow lunch. Talk about your plans. Of course, tomorrow, Alfred. Set it up, will you? Now, if you excuse me for a moment, Lincoln. I need to get some air. No, you rank stooges. Prop the weather tarp first. Raindrops, evidence, no match. Geez, they've grown stupid nowadays. Hello, Harvey. Back to stealth mode, I see. Come on, let's go look at some arts. The landlord found him on a routine rent run. He went by the name Sam Striggs, but when we ran it turned out to be a phony. Guy has no credible ID. In the apartment, nothing on his prints. He paid everything in cash. A true blue John Doe. Evidence points to a TOD 5, maybe 6 days ago when someone decided to use him as a human dartboard. Thing is, whoever did it missed every one of John Doe's major arteries on purpose, meaning they wanted to hurt him very badly for a long time. The pot stickers are antique throwing knives, professional grade. The grooves are filled with mercury for steadier flight. I'd like to take that one. Hell, it's not like you're gonna run out. Make anything of the symbol? It's an owl. Har har. I meant, do you think it has anything to do with the old wives' tale about the sea? I know what you meant. Run DNA analysis. Looks like skin beneath the victim's fingernails, possibly the killer's. Running AMP FLP now. Sniff sniff. What? What is it? Give me your cigar. My cigar? That smell is linseed oil, a common paint thinner, but the intensity is too strong. So our guy spilled a can of paint thinner, so what? Maybe Bruce Wayne will die tomorrow. Or maybe he was using it to leave a last message, a warning before he was murdered. Well, our John Doe certainly wasn't any Nostradamus, that's for sure. I'm just saying, if our time of death for him was a week ago, the tomorrow he thought would be Wayne's last day already came and went, so Wayne's in the clear. Unless John Doe knew when he'd be found. You said the landlord was making a routine run. I assume he always came on the second Friday of the month, so it was possible our victim knew he was going to die. He was going to be found today, and he left a warning that whoever killed him would be coming after Wayne next. Then to the killer I say good luck. Wayne's security has security. Anyone gonna take a crack at the guy is gonna have to be someone close. Someone in Wayne's circles would be my guess. Makes you almost feel bad for the guy. Almost. I know you and Wayne are all pals and all that, but guys like Wayne, they don't get how the city works the way we do. I mean, I listened to his speech tonight on the radio, all about what Gotham is and was and will be. When it comes to Gotham, though, quiet! Look, Look, I didn't mean to knock your boy Wayne. I'm just saying, you're sure? Quite, sir. The skin cells beneath the victim's fingernails came back a perfect match. My view is, when it comes to Gotham, you don't know it, brother. It knows you, and the moment you think otherwise, the moment you get too comfortable, that's when it stabs you right in the back. Because above everything, Gotham is a mystery. Ooh. And so now we move on to DC Comics presents I Am Gotham, Part 1. Even though Part 2 doesn't... even though I don't have Part 2. But anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our final descent to Gotham. Ping! Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and your seat backs and tray tables are in their full and upright position. All carry-on luggage should now be stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you. Got the memo in just now. Uniform boys are always hesitant to stare. The raid on Fort Marshall? No, the insanely classified... Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, the insanely classified raid on Fort Marshall that no one on this damned earth knows about except the Secretary of Defense and me. And you, apparently. Happened a week back, it seems. A week, insanely. Culprit's got 3 surface-to-air missiles. Wait, hold on. Culprit's got 3 surface-to-air missiles, 2 of which my boy stumbled on in a raid on a Cobra cell an hour ago. They chased down a fellow running with the 3rd, but lost him somewhere in the shadows. That leaves one desperate man with a big old gun somewhere in my city. You know, pal, I love this whole roof thing we got, but at times like this, I wish you'd just give me your dang phone number. No, I'm not saying the D word. Kaboom! Holy, we need to get the... Right. Alfred? I'm monitoring the pilot's communications now, Master Bruce. The plane sustains critical damage to the vertical stabilizer and rear rudder. What is worse, they appear to have lost control of the central hydraulic system. They expect to come down near the base of Kane Plaza in Gotham Square approximately 6 minutes, a Saturday evening. The crowds in the square. I'm afraid the loss of life will be exceptional. Alright, put it out on the Justice League channel with personalized comms to Hale and Clark. I'm here, Bruce. You want me to put on the yellow, go where it's coming down. I get I'm still training, but I can't help. You're right, you can help, Duke. Pull up the info on the plane and the car. Oh, hold on, I think I read that backwards on accident. Then I need Duke. Yes, Master Bruce. I'm here, Bruce. You want me to put on the yellow, go where it's coming from. I get I'm still training, but I can't help. Right, you're right, you can help, Duke. Pull up the info on the plane and the car. I need an angle. Plane and the car, alright, yeah. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I see it. It won't be easy. I don't need easy, Mr. Thomas. I just need an angle. Alright, off Robertson Bridge at the second marker. If you go out at 122 miles per hour, 1 seconds after, with a left tilt of 37 degrees and a forward degree of, I guess, 13 degrees? Yeah, 13 degrees. That should do it, I think. Time, Master Thomas. Yeah, of course, sorry. Let's see, you need to hit the jump in 53 seconds. 53 seconds. Thank you. Robinson Bridge. 52 seconds later. Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's alright, Alfred, go ahead. I've received a number of automated responses from the League. Unfortunately, it appears they're all either off-planet or fighting monsters of various sort. Understood, reply. Let them know we're fine. This is my city. Oh, hold on, I forgot to read the screech! There we go. I'll save it. Where's the next thing? Okay, Gordon, do you copy? I'm here, trying to, but I can't. What do you need? Get the emergency crews to the Gulf of Blackgate. Stage the Tri-Age Center off of Tri-Corner Yards. That's not where it's showing it coming in. We've got it down near Kane Plaza in about 3 minutes. We're evacuating, but what can you do in 3 dang minutes? Commissioner, listen. I'm going to push it to the water. Blackgate Golf Tri-Corner Yards, get everything ready. Are you listening? They're still telling us it's... Wait, did you say push? Where are you? I'm on the plane. Oh, of course, you're on the plane. This is Gotham? Gotham's killing us. Any other dang city, Superman or Lantern or somebody be flying to catch us, but no, we're in Gotham. Who's going to catch you in Gotham? And it's our fault. All our fault. What are we, Jokers, Riddlers, and Penguins? This city, it's the hero, you get the hero you deserve, you know. And what do we deserve? Alfred, check me in on this. The plaza stands at exactly what? 1,400 feet? Yes, sir. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to read the yeah first. Okay. Yeah. Alfred, check me in on this. The plaza stands at exactly what? 1,400 feet? Yes, sir. 1,452. Well, we're not going to clear that, are we? No, sir. At this point, with the damage to the vertical stabilizer, even if you stop the plane's descent, you will hit one of the middle floors. The building next to it, Finger Tower. What's the distance between it and the plaza? I have it listed here at 140 feet, sir, and the wingspan of this plane, 196 feet, sir. It's going to be close. Yes, sir. I'm going back on top to get eyes to steer. As soon as I'm stable, activate both jets at 100%. Yes, sir, awaiting your availability. As always. All right, Alfred, light them up. They are lit. Congratulations, sir. What was once just a 747 commercial jetliner is now the new Batplane. Approaching the gap, give me 82% starboard, 17 port. Yes, sir. Not enough. Kill the port. Yes, sir. All right, hold. Sir, I hesitate to raise the issue, but there is perhaps one matter that we might discuss. Yes? If you hit the gulf at the precise angle, the plane should absorb a great deal of the impact, preserving the lives of those inside. You will have saved thousands. You have saved the city. Your city. Yes? However, to achieve this precise angle, you'll need to stay in place and navigate the point of entry, meaning you will be outside of the plane, exposed to the full force of the collision. Sir, you must know it'll be impossible to survive. Yes, I know. Observe the clock, Batman. I prepare messages for the boys in case I encountered... Regardless, they're in the safe behind the Goya. Code is 1048. Please distribute them. Of course, sir. And pass my regrets on to Mr. Thomas. If he wishes to continue with this education as he should, Dick Grayson is as good a teacher as I ever was. I will make the recommendation, sir. 54% port, 54% port, 48% starboard. Make it 56% port. 56%? Yes, sir. Wait, yes, sir. Make it 56% port. 56%? Yes, sir. Alfred? Yes, yes, sir. Anything, sir. Would they, a mother and father, would they have been proud? Is this a good death? Yes, Master Bruce, they would have been proud as I am, sir, as proud as I've always been. Please, my boy, rest assured, it is certainly a good death. Clark? Batman, it is an honor and a pleasure. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Gotham. She is Gotham Girl. This is our city. We are here to save it. To be continued. Alright, and our final story is Batman, The Long Halloween. Chapter 1, Crime. I believe in Gotham City. I only came here tonight out of respect for my parents, who knew your family. Wait, hold on. That was a long time ago. Your father was more than just a friend to my father, Bruce. Everything around me is a lie. Carmen, the Roman Falcon. Gotham City's untouchable crime ward is throwing a society wedding for his nephew, Johnny V. It seems like only yesterday when the Roman tried to get a hired knife slid between his nephew's ribs. Johnny was going to tell everything he knew about the Roman to the grand jury. Extortion, corruption, murder, all of it. But Johnny never testified. He's getting married instead, with the Roman paying for it. All of it. And now you have so many new friends, Mr. Falcon. So many wealthy, influential friends. Isn't that Richard Daniel out there? I'm a very lucky man. Richard tells me that the Gotham City Bank is open to the idea of doing business with Falcon Imports. I'm counting on you, Bruce, to be as accommodating. Don't. I won't vote for or influence the board on your behalf, regardless of whatever position you've gotten Richard to take. That's disappointing. Enjoy the rest of the party, Bruce. Try the cannoli. I had them flown in from Italy. Fresh. Life is made of little disappointments, Mr. Falcon. That's it's what makes what we do so challenging. Perhaps I could encourage Wayne like the others. I don't think that'll be necessary, Milos. Richard assures me we'll have enough votes, although Bruce Wayne certainly would have clinched it for us. Need any help? I went looking for the washing room. Oh, hold on. Alberto Falcon, Harvard MBA, Oxford Road Schooler, the good son. I went looking for the washer room, and I guess I got turned around. Too much champagne would do that. You know. Down the hall to your right, Mr. Wayne. Very special night, particularly the cannoli. Nope. Nope. Come on, don't skip page. There we go. Okay. Time to go to work, it's late. It's hot, even for June. Years from now, when people are talking about the weather, they'll say, it's hot, but not as hot as the night Johnny V got married. Hello, Selina. Care to dance, Bruce? I'm Johnny. Johnny, come over here. Yes, Mama? Tell your mom about that big fella, the handsome one, dancing with that woman. Him? That's Bruce Wayne, Mama. His old man and Uncle Carmine used to be pals or something. So that's Bruce Wayne. Yeah, want I should make him say hello or something, Mama? That's such a weird line to say that. Selina Kyle, suddenly leaving has lost its urgency. Just look at my sister out there, smiling like the cat about to eat the canary. If anything happens to me, Alberto, you don't have to look further than your agent Carl in Chicago. Don't talk like that, Pop. Nothing is going to happen to you. Although you should said, I know I saw Bruce Wayne snooping around out. Alberto? Dent? Yes, sir. Garage... wait, hold on. Yes, sir. Garage level B. Good-looking boy like yourself should be chasing after some nice pretty girl in the wedding, not worrying about things that don't concern you, but I want to help. Mr. Falcon, you might want to have a look at this. Oh, and then that comes in after. Okay. Close enough. You know, Harvey, if you had any sense at all, which you don't, you'd be at home with the fan on and a bottle of beer, but no, you got to spend the hottest night of the year in a parking garage. Writing them license plates for all the hoodoos in the cesspool of a... Sticking your nose in it again, Dent, where it isn't welcome. One of these days you'll stick it too far in. That pretty wife of yours. Harvey, you... Whoops. You alright? Miss Kyle and I were just leaving, and luckily we heard you. I hope I didn't spoil your evening. Guess that's the same as thanks for making sure I didn't need help. No, really. You society types go ahead and do whatever it is you do when you're doing it. The rest of us will take care of what needs to be done. Needs to be done. And what needs to be done? You wouldn't understand, Wayne. Good night, Miss Kyle. And thanks for making sure I didn't need help. Friend of yours? I've contributed to his campaign for district attorney. I believe in Harvey Dent. In this city, that's saying something. So, Bruce, you have any plans for the rest of the evening? Yawn. I apologize, Selina, but it's late, even for me. Your loss. Of course I know how late it is, Barbara. I'm packing up now. I love you too, dear. That's okay. Let the boy go to sleep. Captain Gordon? Who, Harvey? You look like you've been hit by a truck. Got anything to drink, Jimbo? I could really use a drink. I went over to the Falcon wedding. I guess I wasn't on the guest list. Harvey, we talked about this. We've talked about talking needless chances. And Falcon had us outmanned, outgunned, outclassed. However are we going to bring him down? I have a friend who wants to help. Earlier in the evening, I saw a safe in Falcon's study. Ben, now if everyone could just move in a little closer. While it would be improper for Bruce Wayne to examine its contents, Ben, a little closer, please. There is an alternative. Closer. I was wondering who left the window open. Oh, I forgot some dialogue right here. Catwoman, this isn't the first time our paths have crossed inside the penthouse. Is there a connection? I don't have time for this. My business here this evening doesn't involve you. Funny. I don't believe you. You should. Then let go of me. Take them down. Now look at what you've done. Enough. In my own home, where my children sleep, on my nephew's wedding day. Milos, my most trusted friend, surely you have an explanation. Catwoman and Batman. Ha ha ha. You know, there was a time, Carmine, when this never ever would have happened. You sure you're not getting too old, are you? Salvatore, the boss, Maroni, Roman's chief rival for the control of Gotham City. Let's get Mr. Maroni here a drink. The rest of you spread the word. $1 million for either of them, the bats or the cats. She is quite good at this, although she treats it like a game. For a man who claimed he had no business with me, you certainly are going out of your way to have business with me. This is not a game. Catwoman, what were you doing at Falcon's? Nope, that would be telling. And the last thing I'd want to do is make it easy for you. Catwoman? Gone. I wonder if it's true what they say about having 9 wives. After tonight, she's gonna need all of them. How much longer? As long as it takes. Oh. Must be hell on a marriage. Barbara understands. Why? You and Gilda having problems? It's nothing that can't be handled. Suppose we wait here all night and he doesn't show up. Gentlemen. District Attorney Harvey Dent. This is Bats. Dent. I don't have to be a detective to see you two already know each other. I've come to appreciate our mutual friend, and how he crosses a line we can't. It's still a line. And people who live in glass houses shouldn't blah blah blah. Given the lateness of the hour, you've both been working on the Roman case again. The condition of your clothes, Dent. The man's name is Carmine Falcon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think that is genuinely Oh, it might be Falcone. That wouldn't sound right, though. I'm just gonna say Falcon. He's just a man like any other, except he puts himself above the law. That doesn't mean he is. Oh, really? Then go ahead and arrest him, Captain. I've got files full of unsolved robberies, hijackings, murderers with his name all over them. His money will buy the business, the cops, the judges. In what way isn't the Roman above the law? We can talk around it. We can all talk around it, but we need to know what needs to be done. I want to be clear on this. In our zeal to bring Falcon to justice, I'll let you bend the rules, but we cannot break them. Otherwise, how are we different from him? Of course, I made a promise on the grave of my slain parents. Bats? Batman, I have to have your word. I will not rest until Gotham City is washed clean of the evil that took their wives. There could be no compromises, and yet, agreed. Gone. He does that. Annoying, isn't it? You know, there was a time when I suspected you were the Batman. Sorry, I'm quite happy with who I am. Wait, was that here before? No, Batman must have left it. It's the Romans. How? Don't ask. Harvey, this is a ledger with dates and dollar amounts. I believe in Jim Gordon. July. The monthly board meeting of the Gotham City Bank. Everyone knows Everyone in this room knows where the Falcon family comes from. Gambling, racketeering, drugs. For us to even consider doing business with them. Bruce, you're making some pretty wild accusations about Carmine Falcon. I only know the man to be in the importing and exporting of Italian shoes. I even got a pair of them on right now, and they're extremely comfortable. I agree with Richard Bruce. Business is business, and the bank could use the millions Falcon Imports wants to bring here. Dirty money. That's what he wants to wander here. I will not, cannot allow this to happen. Somewhere in my city, I know the Roman is smiling. Richard Daniels' penthouse. Far more luxurious. Oh my god, I cannot say that name. Or word, sorry. Far more luxurious than one can afford on a bank's president's salary. Richard Daniel. Darling, hurry along. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I read that wrong. Oops. Okay, I'm supposed to read this down here. Darling, hurry along. The reservation is half an hour. Richard Daniel. The Falcon money. Keep it out of the bank. Yeah, I'm getting better at reading this. August. Mort, I want this little bank rat dead. I warned you, Falcon. Ever since Richard Daniel resigned, no bank in Gotham will touch us. My family alone has millions sitting... Shut up, Maroney. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Carmine, we're getting choked in here. The other families are looking at you sideways. New York, Metropolis, and Chicago. Pop, there might be a way to Alberto, please. We're talking business. Carlo, where's that nephew of mine? 2 months this kid has been in Italy on honeymoon. I want Johnny here now. September. What do you say, darling? Why don't we get out of Gotham City for a while? Take a little place in Paris. Richard, are you serious? Paris in the autumn? How romantic. Richard? Richard Daniel. Yes, who... Somewhere in my city, I know the Roman is laughing. And then here's some pictures. All I'm saying, Barbara, is that I'm sorry we didn't get to go away all summer. But now that it's September and it's cooling off, maybe we'll see a drop in crime rate and... ring ring, get that, will you? Ring ring, why? We both know it's for you. Nobody ever calls for me. Barbara? Gordon here. Oh dear Ward. No, I'll call Harvey. Harvey, what are you doing? Harvey, are you down there? What's up? Jim Gordon just called. Richard Daniel's been murdered. I'm scared, Harvey. I'm scared some night that phone is going to ring and it'll be someone calling to tell me that you... Shh, Gilda, shh. Here's some more pictures. We were in the middle of a conversation. Wait, hold on. We were in the middle of a conversation. Where would he be off to now? Curious. And curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought her back. I was wondering where you have been. In case you haven't heard, Falcon has $1 million bounty on my head. Mine too. Yes, well, I'm not you. You knew I'd see you spying on us. What is it you want this time? I don't want to help, although I might be able to be helpful. And in return, someday I'll need help. Wait, hold on. Did I read that backwards again? Wait. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And in return, someday I'll need help, and you can return the favor. No promises. I'll take that chance. Now listen carefully. Halloween night in Gotham City. This had better pay off. I promised to Gilda I'd hand out candy to the neighborhood kids. Why would Catwoman help us? Not sure. Other than it's in her interest that the Roman's attention is focused elsewhere. Well, if she's right, we're about to give Falcon 10 or 20 million things... we're about to give Falcon 10 or 20 million other things to think about. Ooh, that's tiny. Follow the money. That's how Catwoman began. Seems Falcon hasn't been able to launder his cash for a while now. He's been forced to stockpile it. Oh, boy, if we were 2 other guys in a room full of untraceable cash... We're not. Yeah, but I was just thinking how easy... Don't. Okay then, we've been trying to hurt Falcon. Human life means nothing to him, but this is going to be a Halloween he isn't going to forget. Think we used enough gasoline there, Bats? Somewhere in the city, the Roman isn't laughing anymore. Trick or treat, you guys get plenty of candy. Sure did, thank you. There's a smile I haven't seen in a while. Somebody have a good day. This was a night to remember, Miss Dent. Good, I was kind of hoping we'd make it a night we'd remember too, Mr. Dent. Just let me open the mail, and what's this package? I don't know, Harv, but it came for you about an hour ago. Do it. Kaboom! I know that sound effect isn't out there, I just had to add it. I believe in Jim Gordon. I believe in Harvey Dent. I believe in Gotham City. Alright, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later.